Hey everyone, it's Helene again. I'm back, and we are live again from the Plant-Based World Expo in New York City at the Javits Center. This time we're going to talk about, I'm going to say DAABON. Is that how I say it? So, and what's really important about this is not necessarily a product that you're going to purchase, but it's something that could be in the products that you may purchase. And that's sustainable palm oil. It's a really big trigger for a lot of vegans. So, let's talk about what sustainable palm oil is pretty briefly with Esther so that you can learn that there are products that you can eat that have palm oil in them. What I'm understanding is that Earth Balance has sustainable palm oil, but let's figure out how that's done so that you can be more educated when you purchase products and you look for that organic sustainable palm oil on the products that you buy, or reach out to the products themselves and ask them, what kind of palm oil do you use if they're going to use it? So here we go. Esther, bring it on. Come on over.
All right. Hi, everyone.
Perfect. So tell us about what you do, what makes it sustainable, why people will feel comfortable eating it in their vegan products.
Absolutely. So DAABON is a family-owned company that's over 100 years old, based in Latin America, in Colombia. And there's so much that we do to make our products sustainable. One of the most important things is that our operations are 100% vertically integrated, meaning that we work from the farm all the way to the market. We have absolute control, transparency, and traceability to the farm level, which is really important because anyone who's using our products can have confidence that we know exactly who's been working with our product and how it's been worked. And we also work with family farmers too. So we give an opportunity to local Colombian families to really add to the international marketplace with their efforts with sustainable palm as well.
That is awesome. So what alleviates the concerns for someone like, I'll say it, I said like the nasty vegans, because you're out there. So when they come like, there's no way there's anything that I won't eat anything with palm oil, what do you say?
It's a wonderful question, and I really understand the concern because non-sustainable palm oil is really not good. Of course, we understand the implications for the environment, for animals, people. So it's a real concern, and we appreciate people bringing that concern to the market. But it is actually possible to do a sustainable palm. Our systems are incredibly sophisticated. That goes from anywhere from choosing where we're going to be planting. We have Google Maps that we use to make sure that we're not displacing any indigenous people. And there are just tremendous layers that we look into when we're going to be planting. We're also carbon negative. We put energy back onto the grid. We're zero waste. So we're recycling, we're composting. It's a closed cycle of production. We're supporting family farmers, as I mentioned, but we're also supporting the local communities. We have a lot of community projects. And we have wildlife corridors. We make sure that the water and the wildlife are not affected by our planting. So I'm just reviewing very briefly, but it's tremendously complex, the level of concern and contemplation that goes into our production for sustainable palm. And we have third-party certifications to come and prove that that is, in fact, how we're farming. Yeah. And I would also add that it is better to contemplate using sustainable palm than non-sustainable palm or other options because palm takes much less land to plant. So if you were to consider switching away from palm, like to soybean oil, you might have to consider that they're going to need at least 3 times the amount of land to plant the same amount of crop for the same amount of oil. And they might be burning rainforest in the Amazon to be planting that soy. So it's actually the most conscientious choice to go with sustainable palm because you need less land. You're also disrupting the land less. For soy, you have to plant, harvest multiple times a year. Palm trees, you plant them once, they stay there fixed for up to 30 years. So you're giving the opportunity for the animals and the plants around that area to really thrive around the palm. In fact, it is the better choice over other oils if you're considering sustainability from a very holistic perspective.
That is fantastic. So I'm convinced. So maybe all of you can watch this and listen and learn, because this is clearly, yeah, I want to bring you products that you can go and buy and eat in the store. But what you need to do is you need to talk to the products that have palm in them that are not sustainable and organic. You need to refer them to them so that they can change their formula and make it so that everybody can eat it and we are saving the environment and the planet. And of course, don't eat a lot of oil in general because it's not healthy for you. But make sure when you do something like this. So thank you so much for doing this and for explaining this. I feel it's incredibly important. So I appreciate what you're doing because you're helping to save the planet and that rainforest. So, and by doing it all yourselves.
Thank you. I really appreciate the opportunity to share this information. Just information is really how we can help each other support the planet for a better future. I would also mention we have a blog called palmtoday.org, which really promotes a lot of sustainable palm and it helps people understand even more about what makes it sustainable. So they can check that out if they'd like more information.
Okay. Well, we'll see you again very soon with, I don't know who, but at 1:00 I know who it'll be, but I'm not going to tell you who that is yet. But we'll be live again soon. Thanks. Bye.